Don't forget, join us on the 14th, Friday the 14th of November. We're going to be doing a 12-hour live stream.
12 hours.
Continuous, right? To raise money for the victims of Hurricane Melissa in Jamaica. There's a lot of people down there been suffering. So come, join us. We're going to raise money. It's going to be chaos.
We are raising money for 12 hours. What we got? I know something that you cannot believe. Jamaica, we have a charity stream. You know them way there, man. You know them way there. Come on, fam.
Join us on Friday. It's going to be mayhem.
Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Julian with me. A 2-2 draw against Sunderland here at the Stadium of Light. Me and you. We were campaigning a little bit for Max Downman to start, a little bit of rotation, quality player, a bit of excitement. Didn't happen. Obviously, we saw the physicality from Sunderland. It might seem quite of a uneducated response, maybe, from what we saw today. Trossard scoring was having a really good game, in my opinion. It's fair to say?
No. Trossard did score an excellent goal, and I thought overall Arsenal played really well. I thought it was an excellent game. Someone said it was a great advert for the Premier League, and it absolutely was. It was a really good game, and it sort of reminded me of I went to a concert. I think it was Oasis in the summer. And we came out there and everyone's going, what a great concert, amazing. But for me, you know that they're going to sing songs. You know that the songs that they're going to sing. Whereas when you come to a football match, you don't know what you're going to get. And we've almost been expecting to see Arsenal get these easy victories. The other team doesn't even get a shot on target. And today reminded us what a beautiful game football is and how unpredictable it was, because I didn't really see it coming.
You didn't think it was going to be tricky? Listen, Julian, we was all talking in the car. Lee was saying this is one of the biggest games, toughest games. I think we know that something haven't lost here. Some of us were airing a caution. I went 1-0 because I thought it's going to be a tough game. I did kind of see, I didn't see us drawing, but I thought it'd be a tough game. Surely you saw that from their form so far in the season.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a tough game. I actually went 1-0 as well.
Oh, okay,
but what I didn't see was we haven't conceded shots, and we conceded 2 goals. But what's interesting when you actually see the stats is that they only had 2 shots on target, and they scored from both of them. So people were saying that the first half performance was poor.
Do you agree with that?
No, I don't think it was poor. It wasn't as good as second half performance. Second half performance was absolutely excellent. Yeah. It was really good. It was really intense. And getting back to this idea that we're stupid because we said we should play Downman and Trossard scored that worldy goal. Well, Trossard scored that goal in the 73rd minute. Now, what we both argued for wasn't...
Max could have started.
Yeah, Max could have started. And one thing I think we can slightly criticise Arsenal for, or look at a slight negative, was that Sunderland started the game with a lot more intensity. And one of the reasons they started with a lot more intensity was because of the number of games Arsenal have played this week, and also where have Arsenal played this week. You look at the Premier League and how many northern teams are in the Premier League this season. There's 7, 35% of them. Whereas last season, it was only 25%. So we have to travel a lot further. And whatever way you travel, travelling does take it out of you. And having 3 away games, probably the furthest we've got to go other than the Newcastle game, in the space of 7 days, I think takes it out of you. Even if you do travel in style rather than sort of travel 3 of us in the back of a small car.
I don't think that's a crazy, outrageous, outlandish argument, if I'm being honest. I mean, the players did look jaded towards the end. Lucky there is an international break coming up. Is it the right time for an international break? Do you think the team need that? Is it come at a good time?
Absolutely, because what we have struggled with is massive amount of injuries. And we were looking a bit jaded, and towards the end that was the case. And you can criticise Arteta for bringing on Mosquera, and I completely understand, because hindsight, it'd be really easy for me to say, yeah, it was ridiculous why you should bring him on. But what we did do is we conceded possession, and we allowed them to bring it on. And when you actually look at the 2 teams, Arsenal are the better team. I don't think anyone can argue that Arsenal aren't better than Sunderland. So would you really, or should you really, bring on a defender at the end and concede possession, when the other side of it is, if you can up the intensity when you're the better team, surely not only can you hold on, but you can probably go forward and score another goal. But is it risky? Because it's a risk to concede possession, and that's what they did. And yes, it was a goalkeeping mistake, but it was so close. I mean, it's milliseconds. He went for the ball, he didn't get there. The guy's been unbelievable. Is that football's played by human beings, not AI robots.
To close, it's a risk because obviously Arsenal have been so good at defensively. You bring on another defender, you don't expect, especially with 6 minutes to play, no one would expect Arsenal to concede then, even though it does happen, but it's a rarity. So that's probably why it's a bit of a risk. But it is what it is. Ended up being a draw, and we have to travel back down south now and take the point.